And we're back here for Game 3 of the 56th Ladies Invitational Bowling Tournament. Brought to you in part by Mike Robinette at Trinity Monuments, Todd and I at Nye Builders since 1946, Jim and Jeremy Letter at Jim Letter's Body Shop, Ralphie's Great Food and Sports, Galleon and Marion, Rob Lust at Edgefield Animal Clinic in Marion, and Rick McWaters at Cyclotech. And Charlie Britt leads off Game 3 on lane 9, and she has the, what does she have there? The 3-8 again?
3-9.
Or 3-9?
Yeah.
Okay. And an easy one to pick, as we mentioned before.
No, ball was heading right to it, and just kind of moved left
broke
just a little bit.
That seems like a hard leave to me,
yeah,
because
you
you get
gotta
around it and you still get the 10, but how do you not get at least one of those two?
You have to hit it pretty much straight on, or you have to get to the right of it and the ball's driving in and keeps following through.
Yeah.
If you hit it to the left a little bit, it's not going to hit. You're going to leave that behind pin still standing.
Yeah. Well, and it seems odd to me that it even exists. You know, that you, how can you get that 10 pin out of there without knocking down the 3 and the 9?
Yeah.
It's just
I've seen the pins even slide in between two pins, and it's like,
how did that happen?
Well, there's 12 inches in between those pins, so you just wonder sometimes, how does it ever do that?
Yep.
Look,
It's-
looks like so close.
Yeah,
up
from here, yeah. From this angle,
There's a lot of room there. And you look straight down on it.
And Emily converts her first spare. She had left the 6-10, and another one you can chop, but she did a good job there converting that.
this game definitely keeps you humble.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, and she kicked out the 7 pin. The 7 was standing there pretty solid, but she had 2 pins that kind of bumped it together and it tipped it over. So,
Yeah, it's glued down.
The ball's going down there straight, and then, boy, when it decides to come in and hook a little bit, it comes into the pocket nice.
oh my goodness. She has had split city today.
4-7-10. Just
Kind of like the old Jan and Dean song, Surf City. She's been split city.
yeah, definitely.
Not what she wants to do. That's right. She gave it an effort there.
Yeah.
That 6 pin kicked over toward the 7, but just not quite enough angle.
You just have to barely hit that 6 pin, knock it over. That was a good ball.
That's at least
6
3.
pin. Yeah.
At least 3 that she's had right in the pocket solid. Good pin action, and just that 10 pin stands there by itself.
Yeah,
That's got to be frustrating.
that 6 pin just wraps right around the 10.
Yeah. There, she did it.
Covered that.
She's probably wondering what's a body got to do to get a strike.
Yeah.
She throws it in the pocket and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh yeah, yes.
You know, and it's still a close match between.
It is.
Anything can happen.
Oh, yeah.
at
Yeah,
this point.
she's for all the struggles she's had, she's not getting blown out. Ooh.
That's a return favor there, the 6, 7, 10.
I was going to say, they
Jeez.
both had that now. Emily's been able to avoid most of these splits more than Charlie, but
Charlie's just coming in a little heavy.
Yeah.
and she goes for the pin count, taking the 2. Plus, that's really the only way you're going to convert that, basically.
Yeah. You got to be real lucky to hit that 6 pin just real light.
Shave it and get it to scoot across. Ooh, 2 in a row.
Wow, 7, 10. Jeez.
She's now hit the head pin heavy twice in a row.
She pulled that ball a little bit.
Bowler's nightmare here, right?
Yeah. Can be done, but
She picks off the 7. So she's left an opening here for Charlie to really gain some ground.
So she had Emily's had back-to-back opens, and
A couple of strikes, and she's right back here, right back in it.
Charlie had 2 opens and then a spare, so she can bring it back here. She can get a couple strikes here and double up.
Looks good.
Well, now when we go to the other side, they get a 7 pin.
It's a little
10
easier,
pin, 10 pin got tired.
a little easier for the right-handers
Yes.
to pick up, at least. Deb doesn't like the 7, but the right-handers do, if they've got to choose. Charlie Britt on her approach. And she converts. If she can strike here, they'd be tied after 4 frames in this game. Yeah, just pulled it
again.
and just totally missed the head pin and leaves the 1-3-6, right?
Yeah. It's almost like she's out of time and releasing the ball, coming up late, trying to get the ball out in front of her.
There you go. She converted that. I want to remind you that we're brought to you in part by Greg Lenhart at Lenhart's Auto Sales, the Kimberline family of Bucyrus Road Materials since 1939, J&F Construction, Gary and Judy McKee at Quality Printing, and Adam Weisner at Advanced Fiber Technology. Emily Groves bowling her 6th frame on lane 10. She goes Brooklyn that time and
Got a wussy pin again.
leaves the 5. Yep, cleared out everything around it, and the 5 pin was solid.
Both Emily and Charlie, they're pulling the ball now for some reason.
Forcing it instead
Yeah,
of just
that's-
letting the ball go.
Yeah. Trying to put a little extra speed on it for some reason.
That's really
And she picks
easy
up
to
the
do,
5.
though.
Yeah. And
Too
once you
tempting, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
once you
is.
start trying to put a little extra on it, and start pulling a little bit, it's hard to stop.
Yeah.
It's,
Yes.
you just have to take a breather and say, hey, slow down, stupid.
Yes, yes. Slow
So
it
I
down.
have to tell myself
Yep.
when I start doing that, hey, it's not a race to the line,
Mhm.
foul line.
It's like Bill Rain Jr. He always
Yeah.
had slowed down on his
Yeah.
on top of his shoe.
There you go. Oh, the 7-pin wobbled, but it was not to be. Yes,
Yeah.
Telling you.
yes. Oh, that last second movement
Yeah.
looked like it was going right at it, and then it just kind of took a left turn. So, Emily leaves another open. So Charlie's got an opportunity here to gain some ground. She can take advantage of it.
Yeah.
She's sitting on a spare. And she does take advantage of it with a
Yep.
strike.
That's good. Good ball. That's one of the best ones she's thrown.
Yeah. And she's looking for back-to-back strikes for the first time today, right?
Yep.
She hasn't had a double.
No.
So amazing that she's really still hanging pretty close.
Yeah.
Because Emily's had 2-4 in a row, and when she had a turkey in the last game.
But she was picking up her spares. So.
Mhm.
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
Another strike. There we go. Her first double today for Charlie Britt. And that'll get her back in position to really put some
It all
pressure on.
helped.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow. That I think lane 10 for some reason that 10 pin is a bugaboo for both of these.
That's as good a ball as she's thrown.
Yes, that was a really nice ball into the pocket.
6-pin just laid down.
there's nothing you really can do
No.
either.
Nope, can't throw it any better. Oh, another open.
Just went right by.
Osborne at Ecran International and Galleon, Dave and Judy Hedrick at B Dry Basement Waterproofing, Isaac King and Dylan Watt at Advanced Fiber Technology, and Martin Bernhard at Mike's Roofing. Emily, her first ball on lane 9 is a strike. She got that 7-pin to tilt over again.
Did you see what pin was last to fall?
Yeah.
Yes, the 7-pin. That 7s and the 10s have been really, yes.
Struggles for him. But
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
wow.
They're just not user friendly.
Charlie can make a big inroad here if she would happen to strike here.
Yes. Yes, that would put her back in pretty much even footing. And she gets great pin action there. Took out the 4 and the 7.
Yeah.
They were both sitting there pretty solid, and then all of a sudden one falls and then the other one falls, and got the strike.
Right now it's tied total score handicap wise.
Wow. Yeah. And
So Charlie's come back
she really has.
pretty good where
She's
she was down
rallied.
30, 40 pins at
Mhm.
one time. Well, she pulled that ball.
At what, 5'8",
5'9".
5'9"? Nope. Went Brooklyn side, but
Yeah.
just maybe a little light on the head pin.
Yeah.
And she converts.
And we'll see if Emily can double here.
It's going to make that last game very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's still anybody's game.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a good looking ball.
Maybe just a little,
Came up a little high.
little
right there at
heavy on
end.
the headband, yeah. And I allowed the 610
The
to.
610, but that's been the problem
Mm-hmm.
with both of them today is converting. Just those corner pins there. It just
Oh,
yeah.
just slid off
Just
into the
slid,
gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Emily could use a couple of strikes here in the 10th so that she's not falling too far behind
Yeah.
going into that game 4. After that terrific start she had, it's
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
supposed
she
to
took-
use them all up in one game.
Well, she took care of all the handicap part of the match. And she's got to get it back now.
there we go. Now she's back.
That's the real thing. When you have, you're giving your opponent, that much handicap. You have to come out of the gate and shoot a big game to get rid of that handicap. So you're bowling scratch, and then you continue to bowl your game. There's that 10 pin.
There's that 10. Yeah. Not been kind to either one of them.
No.
There, she picked it up.
Got that one. Just shows you how those opens will kill you.
Yes.
Charlie Britt on her approach. Frame number 10. Brooklyn strike. She kicked that 10 pin out that time, didn't she?
She did.
Yes. Want to remind you that we're brought to you in part by Jason and Justin McMullen at Crossroads Candles and Cooper's Mill. Jose Mata at Pepe's Mexican Grill, Marion Road, Bucyrus. Kingston Residence in Marion. And Dwayne Watts at the Watts House of Insurance. So Charlie, she can strike out here. Ooh, that,
Pulled out.
yeah, she pulled that when she was over on the Brooklyn side, and again, if you miss or just barely raise that head pin, you're just not going to get enough action to clear that right side. So that's the 3-9-10.
She have a slipper.
And she picked it up.
Yeah.
So that concludes game number 3. Crucial game 4 coming up here. There's a 22 pin difference at this point with handicap, and we'll find out who the winner is, or whether we have to go to a game 5, and we'll do that right after this.